Good day, everyone. Happy to be here with you. First off, I want to thank Dr. Richard Georges and faculty and team for choosing me to be the keynote speaker today at the Eileen Parsons Auditorium. For those who may not be familiar with me, my name is SINCLAIR Fleming, owner of Petrie Paper Plastic Products, and one of our dreams is to be a global company based in the BVI from the BVI. The HLSCC has helped me to structure the building blocks that will later propel me into the person that you see in front of you now. I am so happy to be here to give props to the faculty, staff, and peers that I met at my time at HLSCC that has helped me and shaped me into the person that I am today. The HLSCC has provided me with a lot more than education. Even though the certificates are great, the networking and relationships with some of the faculty and staff has propelled me into the success that you see today. Some of them, I still call them to this day. Some of the friends that I have has also propelled into success in different government departments, different disciplines, and we all still work together to make sure that we can get our goals accomplished. Now that the housekeeping is out of the way, I've been to a lot of these events, and I know sometimes the speeches get a little long and they don't really solve what you came here to see. Now, one of my goals is to always pass on value. The HLSCC, especially Marva Dawson, has spoken to me about this numerous times in the past, and I want to make sure that I can leave you with some tidbits that will not just be a speech that you heard, but things you can apply to your life here at the HLSCC and out in whatever discipline you choose to get into later in life. Okay, let's jump into it. One of the first things I would like you to know is, as someone tasked to give you advice on what to do, I want to please, whether you're a returning alumni that came here to see this or you're a new 16, 18-year-old person coming into your own, I need you to understand something. Do not implement advice that anyone gives you. I want to say this again, as someone that's giving you advice, never implement someone else's advice. You should always take the advice, listen to what they have to say, and then churn it around in your brain, apply it to your life, and then apply whatever fits you. Remember, when I grew up is a different time to when you grew up. I might give you advice that seems to be good in the moment, but you would have known what social things have changed, what financial things have changed, and your own particular situation. So my plea to people, if you have a mentor, if you have anyone, you need to understand the difference between instruction and advice. Once that person gives you that advice, you deal with the information how you see fit. It's very important. Secondly, I'm going to speak to some of the introverts in the crowd. I am not introverted, I'm very extroverted, but I have a lot of friends that's told me my information has helped them in the past. So I need you to understand, when you're here at the HLSCC, you have a small opportunity to create lifelong friendships. Go to those faculty events. Go to the cafeteria. It's not the same. It does not create the atmosphere for long-lasting relationships and memories. There have been numerous times people have told me, hey, I thought you were there. You didn't remember that time Jimmy slipped on the step? I'm like, oh, I wasn't there. I was watching it on Facebook. If you're not there, the small, subtle things that cause people to have lifelong friendships slip away. Now, you can't go to everything, right? Entertainment is something that should be monitored. But if you have the opportunity to find your tribe, go to things that you like, and then try to pick a few things that you don't like. You may meet some interesting people there. You don't always have to hang around with like-minded people. You need to see both sides of the coin. As I said, I'm going to try to keep it short. Some of these topics are very expansive, but I'll try to break it down. So I did a little equation for you. How do you get success? Success has an equation. I know you didn't know, but now I'm here to tell you. Now, the equation is confidence plus experience equals success. I'm going to say this again. Confidence plus experience equals success. Now, most people tell you things and they don't tell you how. I'm going to break it down even more to tell you how to get confidence and how to get experience. Now, confidence. To attain confidence, you need two things. You need competence and you need accomplishments. Now, you're here at the HLSCC, so you're very much on your way to get competence. You know about things, you've learned about things. Once you've acquired this, you will now have to get accomplishments. what have you done with your competence, right? Did you win any awards? Did you graduate? Did you do an internship? These two things will give you confidence. You have done enough things to prove to yourself that whatever you think you know, it works. Now on to the other side, experience. Experience is trial and error. Trial and error is very important because now this entails failing. Because now you have already got competence and accomplishments which gave you confidence. But now you're doing trial and error and you're failing, so you have to realize that this is part of the journey. You have to think about what you think you know and then apply it to the wall and get feedback, evaluate, and go again. Once you've done this, you experience different scenarios and different people in said scenarios which give you a chance. Once you've done that and you have your competence, your accomplishments which gave you confidence, and then you add your confidence with your trial and error and your experience, once you have tenacity and discipline to continue doing this for a long period of time, success will find you. I promise. Having success is easy. Becoming a person that can attract success is extremely hard. You need to have that equation where success equals confidence and experience. You have to first learn that you know what you know, and then you have to test it in the world to make sure that you can use this to move forward.
I would be remiss if I didn't mention AI in 2025. Alumni coming back to see what's happening with the HLSCC, or you're a new student moving forward in whatever discipline you plan, you need to see how AI is shaping the world, how it's shaping your industry, and see if it's still something, or you use AI to be more efficient and ready to push forward into your new exciting world. Some of the industries are shrinking and new emerging industries are coming available. Once you've done your basic studies, try to figure out where the puck is going and play towards your strengths and use AI for speed and efficiency. And if you didn't know, this is the AI copy of me.
In the interest of time, I'll be moving on to quitting is for winners. Much of y'all have never heard this before, but I promise you, the ability to change your mind when presented with new information is a skill that a lot of people do not have. They convince themselves that they're right and their worldview matters, and no matter what information they're presented with, they refuse to change. I promise you this is a mistake. No matter which way the world turns, how the financial sector is, how many jobs it has, this will always be the same in any discipline, from architecture to construction to podcasting or whatever you choose to do. When presented with new information, you need to change your mind if the information conflicts with what you originally knew. Also, you need to know when to stop. Certain things are just for tasting, they're not lifelong disciplines. Maybe you tried it, maybe you did it, maybe you had some success, but your mind is telling you this is not for you. Evaluate the things that you have and just look at yourself and go, hey, maybe I should stop. Maybe this business isn't for me. Maybe this relationship isn't for me. Maybe this way I drive or conduct myself as a person isn't for me. I should quit doing this and try to do something else. The key is once you quit, try to do something else. Don't quit and sit on your laurels and go back into entertainment. Cut out most of the entertainment and taste different things so you can get some of that confidence that we spoke about earlier. So I gave you a few points that you can tag on to. I had some more individual points, but I really wanted to get to one, which is gratitude. I know it sounds kind of weird to say something like this, but gratitude has helped me so much in my life, even when some days are really bad and it's like nothing is working, it's broke, this staff did the wrong thing, this vehicle broke down, that trip that we were supposed to get was canceled. I just look around at things that have happened, right? Like things that I've wished for. The life that I'm living now is a life I've dreamed about 10 years ago. And I just go, wow, I can't believe that this has happened. And I can't believe that I'm the one that helped it to happen. A lot of people helped me along the way, but without hard work and discipline, 3 a.m. mornings, it just won't happen, right? I love to have gratitude. I kind of try to remind myself what has happened, what is happening around you, what family members you still have. Like even when work is very difficult, so even when my days start to go downhill, I just think about gratitude. I have a whole playlist on Instagram with just stuff with gratitude, and just look at it and go, I think my life is fantastic. And no matter how bad it gets or what trials and things we go through, I just have one of my sayings which I go, this too shall pass.
In conclusion, I am Sinclair Fleming, proud HLSCC alum. Remember, success isn't about where you start, it's about how far you're willing to go. Keep pushing, stay grateful, and above all, take action. I'll see you at the top.